Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Radio Silent Play on this Sunday, January 2nd, 2022. Let me start off by just giving you guys a brief disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. Anything that I say or mention is for educational purposes only. I may or may not hold some of the stocks that I mentioned. Please remember to do your own research before trading any stock or options. Trading stocks and options require lots of risk. So I'm going over some news today, and I'm looking at the OTCs for and to continue a significant bounce. We're starting to see stocks that were putting in floors, capitulation, signaling a bottom. Now I want to start looking at these potential bottoms. If you notice, stocks like ITOX, stocks like BNOW, we're seeing a lot of stocks that are coming off the lows and now starting to reverse. So what I want to do is I want to kind of coordinate or correlate what's moving. A lot of the stocks that are moving right now are point zero zero stocks. So for the purpose of this video is I want to give you a stock that basically is giving me some type of news and that's in the now, right? So this is a Cointelegraph article from December 28, 2021. And it has to deal with Bitcoin, crypto, and also the MMA world. All right, so this is getting paid in BTC was a big part of the reason this MMA fighter signed with Eagle FC. So the news here is that Eagle FC is now going to compete with the likes of Bellator and the major market, which is the UFC. If you're noticing right now, because of all the closures, because of the CV, right, pandemic, you're starting to see regular sports or go-to sports like basketball, football, take a step back. You're seeing that MMA is really taking its forefront as far as combat sports. Boxing, you're seeing MMA, you're seeing that garner most of the attention as far as the sports world. Now you have Khabib Nurmagomedov coming out with his Eagle FC. And here you see Khabib posted here with Kevin Lee. And what he's excited about is venturing into something new. This is a former UFC fighter that now is going to start fighting for Eagle FC, which is a different promotion. And he's a professional mixed martial arts fighter, has said a major factor in his decision to sign with the new promotion company was because of Bitcoin. According to a report from MMA news outlet BJ Penn, the Russia-based Eagle Fighting Championship will be paying Lee in Bitcoin as part of a 4-fight contract. The fighter has reportedly been hodler since before 2017 bull run, later using most of his profits to live off after paying for his knee surgeries. So we're starting to see Bitcoin. We're starting to see a lot of people, names, big names. You're starting to see fighting promotions start kind of embracing this. So why do I say this? Because the stock that we have traded before, BTDG, B2 Digital Inc., has just recently broken a downtrend. So if I pick or I post this blue line from the top, we were in a downtrend. Just when we were seeing OTC markets really take a hit, we were in a downtrend, and this stock ended up testing a low of, I'm going to say, about 0.0021. If I come over here, I put in a low of 0.0023. Okay, 0.0023 held, and it never closed below this level here. I'm going to say this was like about 25. So the stock has yet to close below 25. So what is that telling me right now? That my floor here is going to be a close below 25, or you can use this 23 level. If I want to mitigate risk, I'm going to use that 25 as my floor. This is return to the means. If you look at this pivot top, it's actually broken a downtrend and it's closed above this 8-day moving average on 2 consecutive closes. So that's giving me 27 as a master support. So based on this, it gives me upside all the way up to this 200-day moving average, which is 44, and up to about 0.006. The last time this thing was trading around 0.003, we saw a high of 0.0115. Now, let's go over to the weekly chart because this is very important. I'm going to come over here, all right, and I want to show you this weekly chart. Every time it gets in this pattern or this box, this is an area of demand. So when you get to this range, if you notice here, it hit a low of 0.004 and then rallied to about 0.04. That's a 900% move. Came back down, tested that 0.003 level, consolidated, and then rallied to about 0.007. That's a 100% move. Then came back down, tested this 0.003 level, and then rallied all the way up to 0.038. You're actually in this demand zone again. And you've closed above week 1, above that 8-day moving average. So week 2, a consecutive close, week 2 above that 8-day moving average, you could see this potentially test 0.007. Now, why do I like this? Because the balances of probability lean to a bottom. And why do I tell you that? Because if you look at the stochastic RSI, it was oversold and now it's bouncing up higher. And if you see this black line, I always tell you guys, divergence. Okay, you had capitulation here, but now you're seeing this black line underneath the purple with this histogram going from negative to positive. So this gives us a good balance of probability for a trade. If I come over here to their Twitter, they actually posted something on the 31st from the entire B2 Digital BTDG and One More Gym family, which One More Gym is basically a Planet Fitness of MMA, where they're creating these gyms that are very, very reasonable when it comes to pricing and MMA. MMA tends to be a little bit more expensive, especially if you're doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, kickboxing. They're going to charge more, but they're making a very, very affordable gym, and they're across the nation. Okay, so it says here, One More Gym family, we would like to wish everyone a very happy, healthy new year. 2022 will be a stellar year or new year for us all, and thank you for all your constant support. A couple of days prior, they actually had a picture of their gym, and take a look at their gym. Very, very clean. Okay, if I come over here, hopefully you guys can hear this. All right, they're showing you a video of their gym. And this is kind of the setup that they have right now. So it's powerlifting, it's cardio equipment, and it's free weights. So it says, year and press out now. We look back at such a successful 2021 year for BTDG and One More Gym. B2 Digital expands live MMA events, licensing 20 states, and prepares for a record 24 events in the first half of 2022. That means within the 6 months, they already have 24 events. If I come over here, this is their website. They're selling tickets and a pay-per-view. And take a look at all these fighting dates in all these areas. Grand Wayne Center, Boutwell Auditorium, Springs Conference Center, and so on. So they already have a setup all the way throughout March. Okay, so that's showing me growth. Pay-per-view ticket sales. They've been outselling or selling out their venues for the last couple of years, and their pay-per-views are doing quite well. A very, very well done website. And then if you come over here on the B2DG, you're seeing their 8K filings. Now, this is something that I want you guys to look at because they just put out an 8K filing, and they're talking about 2022 where they're going to expand their gyms, okay? So it says Tampa, Florida, the Premier Development League for Mixed Martial Arts is pleased to announce that the company has powerfully expanded its licensing range to 20 states and plans to put on 24 live MMA events during the first 6 months of 2022. The management notes that 24 events during the 6-month period would represent a new company record as well as a 26% jump over its prior record period. Okay, not only that, they're going to start opening their gyms. Okay, they're talking about their fitness facilities, the one more gym, official B2 training facilities. The company currently operates 5 one more gym locations with plans to continue to scale up and segment at a pace of 4 to 8 new locations per year. So they're expanding. Now, let's take a look at the revenues because this is very important. Intangible assets, 3.8 million, 2.9 million. Okay? Total current assets, 354,000, 132,000. So they're making money. Okay? So when we look at the gross revenue, you're seeing how much they're making in these live events. 660,000, 135,000, 1.2 million. These guys are making money. Okay? So because I know that gyms do well during January, a lot of people set goals. We are in 2022. So this to me has good upside potential. You've seen you're buying right at a demand range. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use that 25 as my master support and 23 as my floor. If I'm buying within this range of this demand range, I have upside to 4 cents plus. Okay, remember to garner your PPM. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do like this in the weeks ahead. Now, a little recap. I will be giving you guys more videos. I will be posting some things and my thoughts on small caps tomorrow night. I just wanted to give you this information and why I like BTDG into this week. A very nice trade, very safe trade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look to position into this trade. The support right now is at 25.27 and my floor is going to be 23. 2 consecutive closes below 23, I am out. If it holds above 25 to about 30, I'm continually going to hold until I hit my PPM. With that said, let's have a wonderful year. I have very exciting things that we're going to start doing. I'm going to proceed with one-on-one mentorships. I'm going to be doing Discords for a couple of groups on the weekends. So we're looking forward to an exciting year. I may put this on YouTube. If I do put it on YouTube, make sure you're hitting that subscribe and also that push notification for alerts because you don't want to miss this. I'm especially excited right now for the OTC markets. With that said, let's have a strong year. Take care, everyone.